Hi, I'm Irene the Queen, and welcome to my kingdom. If this crown were a person, I would yell off with his head because it keeps stabbing me in the head. If I had a kingdom, Starbucks iced coffee would be at every gas station the way soda is. Also, there would be grass-fed heavy whipping cream everywhere for me to use as creamer. What a great kingdom. Lately, my clients have been complaining a lot about their hair just feeling really dry and falling out, and at this point, we're having the weirdest late winter, early spring where it goes from like 70 degrees to 30 degrees and snowing, back to 60 degrees. It's just, everyone's dehydrating. My number one thing is, well, it's probably the season change if you're taking care of your hair. If you're not doing that well at taking care of your hair, as far as like using good products and not taking heat to it without a heat protector, that is probably the reason why your hair is dry. There are a number of things that can dry out your ends, from hard water, blow drying, curling, straightening, not using a leave-in conditioner, blow drying, I think I already said blow drying, coloring your hair, highlighting your hair. All these things can cause damage, as well as the fact that your hair is attached to your body, but it dehydrates really fast as it gets old. So there are a number of different things that can cause your ends to just get that gross, crunchy feel. So I thought I would do a damaged hair routine. My hair takes a lot of damage because I get really bored with my natural color, and I'll take blonde chunks throughout the front and the bottom, and then I get bored with that and I go back to dark, and it's a back and forth until my hair just decides to just melt and break off. So what I do when my hair is feeling really rough is an overnight hair treatment. In order to do an overnight hair treatment, the first thing you're going to want to do is wash your hair really good with a clarifying shampoo. If you don't have a clarifying shampoo, Dawn dish soap works really good. The Dawn dish soap or clarifying shampoo will go in and it will pull everything off of your hair. So this is not something to do every week or every day because you'll dehydrate it too much and it will just ruin. So this is like a once a week at most, more likely once a month, maybe even once every 2 months, but it really goes in and gets all the buildup off. Sometimes I use sulfate-free shampoos, which are great and they keep your hair nice and healthy, but every once in a while you get some product buildup that just needs to come off. So I do use a clarifying shampoo, but if you don't have that, like I said, you can use Dawn. Wash your hair with that, rinse it all out. Make sure you spend probably twice the amount of time rinsing the shampoo out than you normally would, because you want to make sure 100% of the soap is out of your hair. Step 2 is going to be to apply a treatment. There are a lot of brands and a lot of treatments, and I love most of them. I have some favorites, but one of my all-time favorites is the Malibu treatment. One that you can purchase on their website is the Malibu Miracle Repair. It's in this little blue packet, like blue, green, teal. It's color day, evidently. Packet. This says, following shampooing, apply Miracle Repair and allow to remain on hair for 3 to 5 minutes, then rinse. For severely damaged hair, apply Miracle Repair, then cover hair with a professional processing cap and expose to heat for 5 to 10 minutes, then rinse. Now, you don't really need to use heat. I do like to use a cap to keep the heat from your head, to keep it all nice and warm. My favorite thing to do is to leave this on your hair overnight. That is my favorite thing because you get like a full night of pampering yourself, and then you wake up, flip your head over the bathtub, rinse it out, and then your hair feels amazing. It literally is like an overnight repair, which is awesome. But for everything to really saturate and for you to really rebuild in all of the nutrients that your hair needs, I like to do it 3 weeks in a row. And that just really does wonders for the life of the ends of your hair. Even if you're oily, it's okay to do too, because you're rinsing it out enough that it's getting right off of your scalp and your ends are just sucking up that moisture, and it's so nice. Step 3, I threw it in there just because I thought it was fun. You can sit and watch a movie for 30 minutes or 2 hours or overnight, or you can throw a dance party. That's always fun too, even if it's just you. Crank some 90s boy band music and go for it. Otherwise, you can just do it at night, put a pillow on. Don't put a pillow on, you're gonna suffocate yourself. Or you can do it at night, throw a shower cap on, put a towel on your pillow, and then go to sleep. And then when you wake up, you feel fabulous. So I guess step 3 would be do whatever you want until 30 minutes or overnight has happened. Step 4 is after 30 minutes or overnight, then rinse it out. And if you have really dry curly hair or just really dry hair period like me, you can leave a little bit in there. You know, when you rinse it out and you feel like it's a little bit in there still, but it's not gonna leave you greasy, that's my sweet spot. And if your hair is oily, I would just rinse it until you feel soft, but you don't feel any product in there. Step 5 would be to add in a leave-in conditioner. If you have oily hair, put your leave-in conditioner from your chin down. If you have dry hair like mine, you can put your leave-in conditioner all the way up to your scalp and you're not gonna get oily because you're so dehydrated. And then after your leave-in conditioner, throw in whatever products you normally use, like a volumizing mousse or a defrizzer, whatever you do, put that on after your leave-in conditioner. For the final step, step 6 would be if your hair is any longer than your neck, I'd say probably touching your neck or longer, do what I call a sleep braid. So what I do is split my hair in half, and then I grab some oil like this, pump it in your hands, be as liberal as you wanna be. If you have a good quality oil, it's going to absorb and not leave you oily. So get a good quality oil, put the oil in your hands, rub it through, and then grab both hands and smush it through this side and then pull it through this side. And if you need more, just keep going. Put these into 2 loose braids. Your sleep braids do not have to be perfect. They are just there so that when you're asleep and you roll and roll on your pillow like this, your hair does this, and it causes split ends and it causes static and it turns it into this nice mess. A sleep braid is great if your hair is longer than your shoulders and you don't want it to tangle and you don't want it to get split ends while you sleep. Then smothering your hair in oil is a great way to rehydrate your ends, plus keep your hair nice and smooth for the morning. And then you have some cool mermaid waves. Sometimes. My waves don't usually turn out too nice, so I usually have to go over them with an iron, but your waves might turn out great if you braid them and sleep in them. Who knows? Then maybe you don't have to do your hair the next day. But those are all the steps I take to keep my overly dehydrated hair and overly processed hair nice and smooth and nice and healthy. My scalp's a little dry. I could probably put some oil on my scalp. Actually, I'm having a weird something today. I don't know what's happening with these little guys. I do know what's happening. It's going back and forth from cold to hot and humid to not, and this curly hair cannot handle being curling iron curled because all these little baby hairs are like, cool, humidity. That is usually what I tell my clients to do when they come in and say that their hair is just dry because of weather or dry because they've been straightening it too much or any of the above. Any situation that your hair is damaged or dry, this will help it so much that your hair will be nice and soft and you'll feel like Rapunzel. So for those of you that are just here to find out how to make your ends nice and luscious and soft, thank you for sticking around. For those of you that are here for the giveaway, I will now tell you what I'm going to give away. The first thing I'm going to be giving away is a clarifying shampoo for you to use on your hair to get all the gunk off. It's actually called Undo Goo pH 9. So we'll just say this is a clarifying shampoo that will get all of the goo out. This is Malibu brand. Their products are actually also formulated without parabens or gluten. Just want to mention that this is not something you want to use every time you wash your hair. This is a once a week if you're doing it with a treatment, weekly treatment, or once a month if you just are getting too much buildup, because using it too much will cause your hair to dehydrate. Basically what I'm going to give you is a 4-week restore your hair kit. So the clarifying shampoo. I'm also giving away 4 packets of Malibu Miracle Repair. So you can either do 1 treatment a week for a month, or you can get 3 of your besties and all 4 of you can do this really awesome treatment, hang out together looking awesome, watch a movie, have a sleepover, whatever you want to do. The 4 of you can just hang out and that would be lots of fun. Or you can keep it to yourself and have perfect hair in a month. You'll be getting 4 packets of the Miracle Repair, and I'm also giving out this Malibu full-size leave-in conditioner mist. It smells amazing. It reminds me of the beach, but then I wonder if maybe it's Malibu brand, so they kind of have to smell like the beach. This is a good leave-in conditioner. This is safe to use every time you wash it. Whether you're using a regular shampoo and conditioner or the treatment, this stuff is awesome. So use this basically every time you wash your hair. And guys, this will also protect from heat damage. So I would still use a heat protector right before you curl, but putting this in on your wet hair will protect it a little bit from the heat, so this is amazing. The final product is from It's a 10, and it is the Miracle Oil Plus Keratin. And if you don't know what keratin is, it's a protein that the hair is made up of. So if you put a nice serum with keratin on your hair, I mean, that's what your hair is made up of, so it's gonna suck it right in. And this is some stuff that you can put a bunch on and you're not gonna be oily. It just absorbs right in. 4 different times did I put this on my hair. I put it on when it was wet, and then I put it on right before I curled it, and then I put it on right after I curled it, and then I put on a little more for good measure, and it's just nice and shiny, not oily and not greasy feeling, which is nice. So you will also be getting a full-size bottle of the Miracle Oil from It's a 10. This is a great oil to do your sleep braid with. This is also a good oil if your hair is short to just put some on, brush it through, and go to sleep. This is just good stuff. It's good stuff. So that is it for the products. What I'm also gonna give you, because they're just weird and they're fun and everybody looks awesome with them, are 4 caps. So you'll have 1 cap a week for your treatments, or you and your 3 friends can all have caps and wear them at the same time. You're gonna get all this in a sweet little package, and now I will explain to you how to enter. To enter the contest, you must be subscribed to my channel. I have a lot of weird hair tips that I know just from the last 7 years of working with hair that I don't know, they might be kind of fun to share, and I'd like to share them with you. So you must be subscribed to my channel. The second thing you must do is follow me on Instagram, and there will be a link below that you click on, and that will give you the ability to click through everything all at once. Saves you time. You don't have to go through each thing individually, type in Irene the Queen, try to find me. One of my social media accounts is Irene Levita because someone already had Irene the Queen, and Levita's my middle name, and it's a whole thing. So all you have to do is click on that bottom link. First, it'll make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube. Then it will go to Instagram. I also am going to have it follow my Twitter, even though I only tweet once a year because I'm trying to get better at it, but it's hard. I usually just don't have a lot of things to say that are important. Also, for a bonus entry, comment on this video down below the reason that your hair is a little bit dry, whether it's color, or you have well water, or you just straighten it every day. Whatever your reason is, I just want to know what is causing your hair to feel a little bit drier. Thank you so much for hanging out. For those of you that have been following me, I really appreciate the support. And for those of you that are not, welcome to my world where I say weird things in weird voices and distract my friends and coworkers from getting work done because I just like to play in the day because I'm a giant child. Where I like to sing musical songs to people in loud volumes and they tell me to go away. Where I get really excited and dance and put my shoulders up high and then I get told to put your shoulders down. Where I go on a lot of health tangents sometimes because I like to. But where you'll also find some fun tidbits about hair. Little thing here, little thing there, what nail polishes I like, what I don't like. You will probably always see me poking at my eye because I swear my eyes are like a magnet for dust and there's always constantly something poking me in the eye. I think that's all I have to say. Thank you so much and let the contest begin! Thanks.
Sorry about interrupting you.
You're cute.
I should kiss you.
Sometimes I put oil in his beard.
What beard? She made me shave it off.
I did not make him shave it off.
It's turning gray. I kind of had to.
I like it. It's nice. My face!